Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to United View and welcome to a very rare KO show. Yes.
Oh my God! I like that. I love when you do that thing when you just cross my man out. Cross out Flex Owen in the coolest way. That's
just
dope.
You know what I mean? Just a little bit of like spray paint, you know what I mean? It's not we don't go big on we just sort of just enough because it's not a proper show. It's not a real show. It's just a sort of replacement. Flex is out of the country, and when Flex is out of the country doesn't mean the Flex and KG show goes away. It means a rare episode of the KO show enters, and that's what we get. Yes, indeed. KG.
Listen. Yes.
I called you earlier on. Because I needed to check on you. I thought I'll just check on KG. I haven't spoken since the weekend and all this stuff. And very, very quickly you said I'm nervous.
I did. It's my wife. She's checking to see if they got the stuff in. I'm gonna tell her I brought in the shopping, babes. You don't have to worry about the delivery. That's the cardo come.
No, that's why
shopping here.
Some were wondering. They were going, why are they late and all this kind of stuff. No, it wasn't. It was because he's put the shopping away.
And because we obviously move, if there's no food in the house, like shopping's here, we're here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
She's done it. Yeah.
By the way, what's this? Like I see this on the stream. Have you seen this? Show comments on stage. Have you seen this?
Do that. Let's see it.
Comments take the stage.
Oh,
they just appear.
All right.
Oh, look, they carry on going.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's all right. Now I can stay focused because I'm always looking at the chat. Like I'm always over there. I can be over here.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens when you highlight a chat? Like the super chat.
No, same happens. Same happens. Yeah. But it doesn't, and look at that. It doesn't even go too far into you. I was worried that it was going to go into you, but it doesn't. Look at that.
Oh, I haven't seen that on StreamYard.
Well, we'll leave that. You know what I mean? Which is, look at that. KO show, a debut of new stuff. It just said at the top there, show comments on stage, beta. I thought, I wonder what that is.
Love that.
Red Brown, now the first super chat says, I'm concerned Spurs just have our number. And Conor O'Reilly says, lads, we got this. Relax and enjoy it. No worries. Yes, that's what I want to talk about. I called you earlier on, KG, and you said I'm nervous. And I checked in actually. You said I'm nervous, and then I went, no, I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. I'll talk to you later on the KO show. And I heard that your stream, they were getting onto you. They were going, why are you saying you're nervous? Why are you doing this? It's criminal behavior. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I've got touchscreen soundboard now, by the way. We haven't even spoken about that. Yeah. I can literally, it's the same thing, but I can play with it on my iPod. So I can just be like, boom.
Do you fucking understand me on that?
I can do.
You can do this.
I could if I had that. I mean, I can do the.
You can do.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
I can do. Oh,
that's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Funky. I love it. That's brilliant.
In the summer, transfer window opens at the beginning of the.
Here we go.
Boom.
That's brilliant. You're in.
Yeah.
You're in. Mate.
Yeah.
You're in. Now you're cooking.
Touch screen. I can swipe over to the tie page or the lead judges page.
Done okay.
This is what I've got. That's like my thing, bro. I'm with you, bro. I can just swipe over. Yeah, I mean, all right.
To my Eubank page, it's going
Rastafari, lick him up, Rastaf, lick him up.
Yeah,
I like that because hold on, I've done that one already.
Yeah,
don't care. Just don't care anymore. Don't care.
And you know what? That's right. That's right on the money. Because you asked me before how I feel about this game. Don't care.
Yes.
When I say I don't care about Spurs. I was worried, bro. You know what was so crazy? My community got me right, and that's what the communities are there for. They said to me, KG, not now. We're not doing this. Is not the time. And I've been believing. Think about it. I've been talking about this Europa League, since from way back.
I remember, KG, we had an argument. You said we can win Europa, and I, horribleness,
Yes.
KG, look, we can't win Europa.
Yeah.
I said, let's do it.
We're still in it. But I remember I was saying we got a chance. You can't say there's no chance. So I can't now at the final, if you see someone doing a marathon and the family's there at the end, they got me to the line because I went through, I think there's that when you reach the wall, that's what they call it, the wall.
You hit the wall, yeah.
I hit the wall, bro. Like I've been saying this. I told Don Robbie, I've told the lads on the kickoff, I've told everyone, even when they remember that there's a stream. I told you they threw shit at me. They threw tomatoes at me.
Tomatoes.
Shame. And I said, even one was doing that. I hope there's a behind the scenes. I said, I want every single one of you back here throwing roses when we win the Europa.
I said, I want
every single one of you back here because we done the shame one. I don't want anyone missing it. I don't want to hear you're on holiday or nothing. You better be here because I will get my moment. You're going to throw roses and I'm going to walk through and it's not going to be shame. It's going to have to be something different. They're going to have to find a chant.
I mean, can you imagine the redemption of you? If they have footage of you, tomatoes, scraping them out your eye, like that, flinging them to the ground like that and be going, literally come what may. Literally in May. Come what may.
You bastards.
Come what may.
I can't. And this is why, again, the final was becoming bigger than me, and I had to remember, luckily, it's not about me. It's about United and it's about the squad and the boys. And they're criminals at times. We've been saying this for the longest time. These guys, proper criminals. But then one thing we do have to remember is these guys, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, as Flex likes is coined the phrase, they won't allow it. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to add Xerxes to the list of people that I wouldn't mind getting to war with, actually, because he's just got that war. He wants to fight. Xerxes wants to fight.
Do you know what? I'll give you one. And you might be reluctant to agree to this. Would you want to go to war with Diogo Dalot?
Yes. Because
of the recovery. Because he was, like Xerxes, ruled out rest of the season. We're at that stage, aren't we, where if you're out for a few weeks, you're out for the rest of the season. So they said Dalot out for the rest of the season. Xerxes out for the rest of the season. They not only were part of the travelling squad today, but according to, I think it was Steve Ralston from the Manchester Evening News, who said they're fit to start. They're ready to start. And as bad as Dalot has been this season, and he's been bad. Look, you've had a journey with Diogo Dalot, a big journey. But to be fair, have we actually missed him to an extent? Because you see when he's not there,
criminal. This guy, have some shame, KG. You have to get over it, lads. You honestly have to get over it.
I knew you weren't listening. I knew he wasn't listening. He got distracted. He was reading.
I was listening to that last bit there because it's like these lot want to hold you to things, innit? They say, they hold you to stuff if you said something about a player, if you apologize, it means nothing. So then your first take should count. So all the love that I was once given to Wan-Bissaka, it shouldn't be dissipated when you decide I'm not interested in Wan-Bissaka anymore. But the last thing you say, they hold you to it, and the negative thing you say, and they never want to move on. They never want to, like right now we're talking about Dalot, and Dalot's fought, and listening to you, Dalot has fought to get back into the squad. I've hated Dalot this whole season. Yeah, I chilled out with I said, you know what? These games. I said, you know what? I'm not going to get in any Dalot. I'm not going to get in any Dalot slander. If he does something good, I'm going to clap him. Yeah. Now I'm ready for Dalot to do this. I wouldn't mind seeing this. I have no enemies in this team as it stands right now. Let's preface, just because you keep that caveat. If foolishness occurs, we will be back here. If foolishness occurs,
you're getting on a blank slate. Have you given a blank slate for the final?
No, we got a final slate. A final slate. Yeah? Are you with me? It's right. A final slate. So it's like, deliver, you all get clapped off. You're all Lindelof. Thank you for the service, mate. Luke Shaw, not a lot of service. Thank you very much, mate. Diogo Dalot, not a lot of assist. Thank you very much. Rasmus, a lot of wrestling. Thank you for the service. Everyone will get a thank you. Are you with me?
So you're sort of suggesting the football equivalent of the purge, basically.
If you, however you want to call it.
That's what it sounds like. Basically, for 24 hours, criminality is put to one side.
You've just done
it. It's the purge.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ruben Amorim, for all the stuff that's happened with you. Don't. Onana, everybody.
Literally, that's what I'm talking. Criminality, 24 hours.
24 hours.
One side. 24
one side. And I'm not even thinking about, because I don't want people to bind me to these words and say, well, you said you wasn't gonna listen. We're gonna win.
What do they say? What do they say to you?
I can't even. It's it's the night anyway. Yeah. Look, Owen, I'm telling you now. Yeah, this is a major moment for us. Me and you, we're putting it to the test again. You didn't want me to leave the country.
No,
I'm not leaving the country.
Yeah.
So that's where we're now. What we're 2 for 1 at the moment. So we've already got one thing sorted. I'm not leaving the country. I was gonna be on the stream with you somehow in Bilbao.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we do the damn thing. We win this fucking cup. Yeah. We've won more finals than we've lost together.
Yes.
One more time. Now you have tried to shake it up.
Are you? I knew you were going to say this. We have shaken it up because it's going to be a stacked and loaded match for you tomorrow. Because it will be obviously KG that comedian. It will be myself. It will be Marcel, who has been there for big Europa victories. He's been there for Europa victories. But also, there will be a debut on the match for you in the Europa League final tomorrow. Which will be...
I'm only thinking about it right now.
Which will be Joe Blackman. He's going to be on the match for you with us tomorrow. We're going big.
We got enough. We got me, you.
I feel like we need legs tomorrow. I feel we need legs.
We got enough.
There's so much on the line that I'm not sure just me and you can do it enough. Can we marshal that midfield of the match for you alone? I don't think so, KG.
We've been in some dark times. One thing that will happen is I want to let you know if there's a moment where we have to get rid of him.
We will. Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
If we have to sacrifice someone, I'm just letting you know, and he's my friend. Yeah. He's my mates. Yeah.
I thought about rescinding even the offer because yesterday he tried on the red carpet. He was trying to suggest that the cup was more important to Spurs than us, and that kind of behavior will not be tolerated.
What did he say?
Say that again. The winning tomorrow is more important to Tottenham than it is to us.
See that? I don't deal with that fucking shit. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing right now is, look, we know everyone must be in one accord. You already know the settings. We're heading this way. Yeah. Anyone talking about any nonsense, don't fall into the media lies. The media have tried to tell us, that this means nothing and this is an embarrassment. Every club wants this. We want this. And the mistake that I say the English teams have made in the past is not respecting this cup. We haven't respected Sevilla. Don't play with this cup. They've won it bare times and they're happy to keep winning it. They don't look at it like, it's a nothing trophy. We need to respect this trophy because this is our level right now. We're even worse than this level. This is actually even a booster for us if we're being real. This is a cup now that will really make a big deal in our season. We are 16th. There's no midweek games if we don't win this cup. Yeah. Right now, this offers us silverware, lovely day out, plus midweek games. Come on. And don't tell me it doesn't mean much to us. We need it.
We'd be watching the Champions League final, KG, doing a scouting mission. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I just want to be in a Super Cup.
And on top of that, you were talking about the finances. No, you're talking about the trophy, but in terms of the finances, this is unbelievable. This is how much we need tomorrow for Champions League next season and everything, and the money that comes with it. Yeah, from the Mail, Manchester United can hit a £100 million jackpot by beating Tottenham in the Europa League final. Yeah, KG, £100 million jackpot, but it doesn't. Yeah, the record scratch is very appropriate because then press it again, £100 million jackpot. And then kiss it goodbye, because that's estimated to be worth at least £100 million. But United are on course to lose the same amount this financial year. After it emerged, the club will announce a whopping third quarter loss of £40 million in the coming weeks. Our finances are so bad, KG, we're going to win the Europa League. That is going to hit us a £100 million jackpot. And like in South Park, and it's gone.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Poof, gone. Disappear. That's how badly we need the money. Overdraft settings, all right? I've been paid. It's all gone. I want to say my overdraft quite heavy, when I so.
It's okay. Don't worry about that. We can
sound like Marcel. You sound like Marcel.
No, we can sign your career.
He was doing it, and I'm telling you now, KG, tomorrow, if it doesn't go the way we want it to go, and if Marcel dares say the F word,
we're not doing that.
If he says it's fine,
what we're not gonna do is plan for failure. We're planning for success. Yeah?
Yes.
There is no failure plans here at all. Right now, we have players that could win their first trophy, right? Mm-hmm. We're talking about the likes of Aiden Heaven, Lenny Euro, Dorgu. These guys, first trophy. Yeah, and then after, some players to win their first European trophy. Bruno Fernandes, Manuel Ugarte, Maguire. Maguire wasn't here for he wasn't here for that one that we won.
Well, it was funny. The Maguire, I don't know if you saw this, sort of the suggestion that, well, Maguire, if he was available for the last Europa League final, maybe he would have already won the tournament. Because, of course, when we were in Europa under Ollie and we got to the final, he was injured. He was only on the bench, couldn't make it. And we actually missed him. It was a complete 180 because everyone was like, Maguire, shit. And then when he was injured, we were like, actually, we really missed him.
Yeah, no.
Didn't win.
And he's going to score a header.
Yeah.
I've got 3-1. That's my prediction. Early. 3-1 Man United. We're going to do it.
3-1.
3-1 Man United.
I'm going with 2-0.
Nah.
Casemiro score first.
We're not that nice. We're not that kind to our fans. We're going to do some fuckers. We're going to F with the United fans. We're going to F with them. We have to. It's a United way. We could do it simple, yeah, but we are going to take liberties a little bit. So we're going to, I don't know how. I don't know if it's we score, they score, then we do a madness. But we're going to, it's going to be just United, you know. Ahmad is going to do something in this game. I think Ahmad assists, Bruno goal. Rasmus is going to score a goal in this game.
Casemiro scoring. Casemiro will score.
Oh shit! I left out Casemiro because
Casemiro, big game Miro. The Real Madrid gene will kick in because it has to. He will score. Let's get these super chats out of the way. Falcon Shuffle says, "Can't call us South fans if we won't support the club before we even play." Up the effing Reds. Red Baron says, "Are you not concerned that we got destroyed by Spurs in the past? The way they dismantled us in the past has been kind of feeling depressed." No, I echo KG. No. If anything, in a weird way, actually makes me more confident because, not even that. It makes me more confident because I just think it's peak Spurs. Do you know how mental it would be to play them 4 times in a season? They beat us the 3 times, but it's the 3 times it doesn't matter. We beat them once, and it's when the trophy's on the line, Champions League's on the line. That's when we beat them.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Some things is, end of the day, yeah. Sometimes heritage has to come in. And they need to start believing in heritage. They need to believe you guys are giants. You're not that Premier League form. Forget about it. They can't even address it. They are not that Premier League version of themselves. It's going to take super belief. They have to be above themselves. They honestly have to be above themselves in this moment and say, well, we are Man United. Even Patrice Evra, and RIP to Patrice Evra's sister as well.
Did you see the video?
Saw the video. I'm putting that on in the dressing room. I'm putting it on. And I'm saying, guys, this is what this thing means. We are united. The heritage, I want to be with you guys, but I'm with you lot in spirit. Go out there and do something. That's what they have to now start to tell themselves the same way, and wrong statement. But then we've seen many remontadas from Real Madrid. They just didn't have what they needed then. But then Real Madrid have shown us many a times we're Real Madrid. Man United have to now, in this one game, in this one moment, say, we are Man United. We will not be denied. We're going through the same way we somehow smash Bilbao with those goals. Do it again.
7-1. They qualified for Champions League, KG, through the league. 7-1. They're meant to be the best team left in the competition.
Yes.
Easily down. Well, we won 7-1. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, dispatch them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So why not? Kasim says, KG, have you used how do you say that? Zaflora mix yet?
My wife is mental, bro. She makes her own Zaflora, bro. Like, it's meant, like, she's doing Breaking Bad, bro. Obviously, we're doing this whole house thing. It's your own disinfectant. I don't know who she thinks she's, Heisenberg. Yeah. Apparently, you can get this unconcentrated Zaflora and mix it and make it up. And all the other, there's so many women in the chat saying, this is a thing. Yeah, they make their own mix, bro.
Isn't that like mustard gas?
I don't know what she's doing, but she just bought everything she went and bought everything from the shop, bro.
KG's been
like, she's Heisenberg. She's Heisenberg. My wife, I'm married to Heisenberg. Is that 60 memberships? Or am I getting...
Yeah. Dwayne says, am I nervous? No. Scared? No. Do I believe? Yes. Do you trust them? Just for one day, give me something to celebrate. Red Baron says, if we lose, should we lie down and die then? Red Baron, killing the vibe. Lil Yo-Yo says...
Baron. Sorry. What's wrong with him, bro? Is he all right? This ain't the day for that. What's wrong with you? Know I'm back. You know I'm back. You know I'm back. I'm fine already. I'm actually in my final. I'm here.
I had the same thing at the weekend when we on the match view. We were talking about, we need signings, and someone went, you weren't saying that when we signed some of these players 2 years ago, were you, Owen? I went, of course I fucking wasn't. I can't see the fucking future, can I? I'm not sidekick. None of us are sidekick. Hindsight, it's easy to be like, oh, you didn't say that 2 years ago. No, I didn't. Because guess what? When we signed Onana, he just played the Champions League final. Everyone thought it was a good thing. Turns out it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I'm not having it, Red Baron. Not today. You're better than that. Fix up, bro. If you want it, bro, your moment, scorch earth. If, like, the other side of it that we're not talking about, but the other door, if this team goes through the other door,
it doesn't exist.
Go crazy. But we don't acknowledge the other door. We don't see the other door. That's why we're not even saying the words, bro.
Yeah.
Scorch earth is the other door, which we are not going through. We are planning the main door, which is the champions.
Well, I was thinking this, and this is quite presumptive, but I feel like you might have to record like an updated version of the Champions League theme, because
it'll be shameless. It'll be better.
Even more shameless. Exactly.
Finish 17th. How are we putting
it? Instead of to finish top 3, finish 17th.
League. I told you, I was thinking about it. So you already know. Do you know how? Okay, good. Well done. And that's how you know we're friends. Because I was thinking, got to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, I was like, and it's got to be more shameless. But it's not now. It's not now.
Finish bottom 4.
Finish bottom 4. If we get Champions League football, especially with, imagine the last day of the Premier League season, if we do win this game, do you know an enjoyment that it would be. We do the watch along, yeah, looking at teams that are going to meet us in the Champions League.
Yeah,
because they're all fighting. They're all fighting, and Man United could be there on. So I wonder who's going to be in this tournament with us.
The final day, Vinland. See if anyone makes it. Anyone going to make it? Well, you know how mad that is saying that? Well, we'll be 5-0 down. Going, I wonder who's going to join us. I wonder who's going to join us in the Champions League. Well, we're 17th. We could potentially drop down.
Oh man, that'd be funny as hell.
Lil Yo says that press conference fired me up. Tottenham didn't look comfy, but we do. My enemies can never win. Amen. Abraham says, if we win, we get KG to 50k for not going to Bilbao. That could be a reward.
I'm 48,000. I'm at 48,000, and that will be if we get to that. Yeah, that will be the most epic. Yeah, oh my goodness, that'd be epic.
Yeah, that could be. And also, of course, the moment that the full-time whistle goes, and if we won the Europa League, when we win the Europa League, I will be purchasing the Manchester United WWE Championship for £500. Yeah, and that will be coming in. Yeah, and that will be over the shoulder. When you talk about thumbnails, yeah, new pictures, yeah, I'm getting title pictures, yeah, that's what it's going to be over the shoulder. And I'll be walking. KJ, I'll be doing the pental walk. Smooth operator. That's what I'll be.
Oh please! Oh man.
Ronnie says we lose. I can see us having to sell Cobby or Garnacho. Jonathan's done a madness, KG. Yeah, Jonathan's done a madness. First of all,
Jonathan's done. Gone crazy.
He became a member.
That's what's the part.
Then he gifted out 10 UV memberships. And then after that, he gifted out 50. 50.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Hold on.
I'm gonna jump around the brown to be like
hard again.
He gifted out the 10 and then went,
you think you know me?
And then he gifted out, it was just, it's insane. And I don't even know all the beneficiaries of that. So that means in this stream cage, you've had 61 new members.
We're going to win.
That's special.
We're going to play Champions League football. We are going to play Come on. I want to see Bruno lift that trophy, man. I would love to see that happen for him. I'd love to see him get that. I don't see tearful Bruno. I want to see.
No. Aaron Deshan says, KG, you owe me a big up.
Absolutely. This guy came to my channel and gifted memberships just on a wreck, just standardly. I haven't seen him in a while, yeah. He said, I'll be back if we win it. He said, when we win it, I'll be back. Memberships at the ready. I said, yo, I would already feel like a champion. Tomorrow, if we lose, I have to dye my beard. It's getting blonde.
Really?
Fucking do it.
Why did you do that? Who? With who?
Fucking somebody. Oh, with a Spurs fan guy. Yeah.
Bloody hell, KG.
Listen, you go big or go home, mate.
What does he have to do if you win?
He's got a hot chip, and he's proper white. He's proper white.
What, like?
As in, yeah, as in he's lemon and herb, mate. He's one of those dons.
Well, he's
fucked.
He's
fucked. He's fucked me.
Oh my God!
I told you I can't have KFC popcorn chicken. I can't have too many at once. Too spicy. You know what I mean? I have to take breaks because the spices. That's
what do you say?
I said KFC popcorn chicken. Yeah. Sometimes if I get too excited and I mean it too quickly, I'll go, that's got a bit spicy now. I have to leave it a little bit. And then go right back to one at a time and have nice gaps of time between it.
Nah, you're struggling with the Zinger burger. Would you get the Zinger burger?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Huh?
I wouldn't get it. Absolutely no way.
The Zinger burger really means it for you.
you know what? Do you know what happens sometimes when after I've eaten something that's like oven fried or whatever, and I'll be walking along, I'll go, oh, something stuck in my tooth, and then I realize it's a bit of black pepper, and then you bite on it. KG, I'll nearly like faint in the middle of the street. That's just a little bit of black pepper.
What, when you get a strong piece of black pepper?
No, not strong. It's just a tiny bit that was on it anyway. And I'll go, oh, something there. And I'll just like, when it just sort of dislodges in your mouth and you go, oh, yeah. And I'll bite on it and I'll be like,
I ain't going to lie. Yeah. I don't want to say you're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat, yeah. But you're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. What is that about you, bro?
I don't know. Cultural differences, mate.
Cultural differences. That's true. We have to respect cultural differences. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Lux Hill says, I've clocked it. Owen's twin is Michael Keane. Isn't Michael Keane a twin anyway?
What, the United one? The defender?
Michael Keane. Yeah.
I swear he's a twin. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Where's his brother? Can't see.
Affected by the weather.
The weather.
Oh,
Adam says, since the Lyon game, we were destined to win Europa. No amount of black judge is going to stop us. Then we buy Gyokeres, top 4 incoming next season. Trust. We'll talk about Gyokeres in just a second. Yo says, KG Ahmed Desham gifted 20 memberships and you ended the stream.
I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I was good. Like, I was...
How could you not see that? What do you do?
It must have happened after.
Do you just click end and then walk off?
Absolutely. You seen how I end the red carpet? You seen how
sometimes you don't even press end, in fairness. Just walk off.
Oh my God! Hey, listen! Shout out all the members that got
It's a minute. That's why you owe him a big up, not because of KG's going. KG's going. He's given them in the past. Today.
No, he gave him
today. Yeah, I do. He's given him in the past, and then you've got the nerve to say he's disappeared for a while. He was on your channel today.
No, I'm saying, bro, I know this. I'm at the Sun, yeah. He was been about, then he was missing for a bit. He went on a little sabbatical, yeah. So then him pulling up, bow like that was crazy. He said, guys, I've been missing for a bit. And I think he gifted, and he said, I'm going to be back if we win. But then he was back earlier. Thank you, I'm at the Sun. I truly appreciate it. It's wicked because it just, again, we're trying to take it to the next level. As you see, I got Yo-Yo, I got Blackman. I need more people, bro. I need more people in the Reckless. Listen, everyone getting their dough, fam. So, yeah, that's the plan.
Post Mountain says, we're in the Champions League, narrowly avoided bottom 3. Not bad. Could be part of the new remix. The Web Fear says, not the KFC herbs and spices. Oh, would never last. I would never last that. Are you kidding me? If I had to go on hot ones, I don't know. There was a story, I don't know if you've heard this, where they tried to get The Rock to do hot ones. And he went back to them and said, I'm interested, but instead of it being sort of chicken wings, can we have pieces of salmon? And they were like,
no. It doesn't even... Why is The Rock being The Rock at all moments?
I don't... It's called hot ones. Yeah, I mean, some of them go, look, I'm vegan, but you can have the ones where they're not actually like meat. All right, cool. Or the ones where they go, I don't really like eating it off the bone, so they have sort of just like fillets. Cool. You're changing. That's fish.
The whole show, because the fish is different. Like that, only The Rock could send a request like that. It's ridiculous.
And apparently they aired him. They just went like, this is... Not
yeah, you don't get back to that. Entitled to another level still. It's the way he just decided Cody Rhodes is not doing wrestle. He just changed it.
Could you
and then after I had to fix it. It's just the way he did that.
Imagine you invite me around. You go, we do this every year. We do this every year. We come around. We have this food on this date.
It's a tradition.
Yeah. And then I go, all right, I'm interested, but instead, you want to have a KFC? I can only have too many. I can't have too many popcorn chickens. No on the Zinger burger. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even bother getting back to me.
No, you're not coming. The killer is my missus will make she will make what you're asking for. She will.
I mean,
she will just make the adjustments, which is crazy. That's who she is.
But you, when you invited me before, you said, "Oh, she'll make a cottage pie." That's Kate just went. She'll make a cottage pie, and I went, "Why are you bringing that up?" And you went, I'm guessing that's what you like." And I went, "What are you basing that off?" And he sort of just then went quiet. He may or may not have just pointed at me.
Or a beef Wellington.
We had that at the award show, didn't we?
She does good, and she makes her own pastry to go around.
Yeah, it was nice. We had that. We had that. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
My goodness. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry. Bloody hell.
Tiger Lee says, KG, have you booked your escape plan if things go Sancho shape tomorrow? I pre-booked mine. I hear Burkina Faso is nice this time of year. You're not one to run away.
You don't need
You're
that.
not one to run away. Anyway.
Oh, you will run. But we're not doing that. That's like, listen.
What you would run?
Run?
Yeah.
It's not because you're thinking about a loss that I'm not even allowing. So I'm not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I don't need to run anywhere.
No.
So
exactly.
yeah. There's no if. There's no ifs.
No if.
We're winning this game.
Exactly.
Listen, Bruno won't allow it. We've done this before. Remember when when Sancho decided to leave us? Yeah. When it won a final, mate. It's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen again. And guess what? Oh my goodness. Did Sancho, wait, hold on, let's get this right. Sancho was out. Mm-hmm. He was in a final. Was he in a final or semi-final?
Yes.
Was it?
He was in Champions League final.
We won. He didn't.
Yes.
Guess who's in the final again? Player on loan.
Yeah.
The one and only Jadon Sancho. Jadon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Carabao. I mean, what was the final called? The conference.
Yeah. Conference. Yeah.
We win. Jadon. Think you're gonna lose that one, mate. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking at.
Stephen says, big up the community, KG, Owen, Flex, United finna hold the trophy while X is on the horn to his therapist. I tell you what, KG will be relentless. You
don't understand what they don't understand. The X is not ready for what I'll be on. X is not ready. Nav is on Robbie. No one.
Bear in mind, they beat us in the Carabao Cup, and they released a song. They released a music video. But was it Carabao Cup? That one was for. I think it was when they beat us in Carabao. A song.
No one is ready.
No,
I promise you right now. Yeah, no one is ready for what I'll be on. X is finished. He won't be able to. He won't be able to deal with what I'm going to be doing as a champion of Europe. Of Europe. Yeah. You know, there's Arsenal fans that want us to lose purely for the matter of, not because they hate Spurs, but they have an inkling of what I'm on. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of how I'm going to act with that trophy. Because this is better than the FA Cup. You know that, right?
Well, it's a European trophy. It's a European trophy. It's Champions League football. It's getting in the Super Cup, which is the winner of the two biggest European trophies there are. So
you don't even know. I'm afraid of me. What's going on? I'm telling you, what's it? I've been watching the Demon Slayer. What's it? Something concentrated, constant. Something concentrated, constant. You lot know in the chat. Help me out. But something constant. I'm on that. That's what I'm training right now. Yeah, and I promise you, I'm gonna be able to. I'm like my power level Wait, hold on. I'm afraid of the football content space if we win. Absolutely. I need people. Yes, concentrate, constant. Concentrate, constant. I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be on a mad thing. I'm gonna go crazy. Brave style. Concentrate, constant. I'm going to be a prick. You will want me to rein it in.
No, I'm not. I'm literally. I'm going to be. You know what you should do? Actually, you should call literally expressions, Abby, whoever, and you don't even say anything. When they pick up the phone, all you do is just play the sound.
Europe. Europe. Europe.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. What it'll be.
Oh no, I'm not just gonna. I can't even. My plans are ridiculous. They're wild, and I just want it to happen, and that's why I was a bit afraid because I was like, I hope this gets to happen, but
that's actually
remember when we won the SGA, yeah, and he goes, KG, don't go online and mention rebrand, yeah. He goes, KG, be classy. You don't need to.
Well, yeah, this will sum it up. Yeah, there's a difference between myself and Kevin the comic, yeah, because at the SJAs, I noticed there was David Ornstein over there. I was like, oh, David Ornstein over there. That's cool. Because you see him in the room, you go, oh, very famous guy, top journalist. That's very impressive. I turn around, start talking to Flex, and I go, yeah, so what time are we leaving? I turn back around, and like something in like a comedy, like a sitcom or whatever, I turn around, KG's talking to him. And then I go,
he's doing Garage lyrics. He said, oh, I wanted to say.
Then I start talking to Flex, and I go, Flex, David Ornstein. I go, and he goes, yeah, I know. No, KG's talking to me. We're going over. We'll have to go over. We'll have to go over because then it's like, what on earth is he saying to David?
No, Ornstein's gone to me. You know how you've done the, because I think I goes, I went brap. And he goes, I would love to be able to be that brave and do that. Like, I grew up listening to Garage and stuff and this, that, and the other. He's talking about, like, the radio that he used to listen to. And he's doing, like, I think he dropped, like a bar that he would want to say. I said, say it. Our show's over, so he should have done it.
Could you imagine if he got the biggest award there is there, and that's how he finished his speech, is by doing that.
What? Oh, he done it. It was a rhyme. It was a little 4 bars or something. It's pretty cool still. I was like, oh, I didn't know Ornstein was this cool. He said he grew up like he's local still. He's not like close to London. I call him a Londoner, really. But yeah. I said, bro, do that, man. Embrace that side of yourself.
Yeah. And again, this was my worry of if you walk over and all you hear is KG going to David Ornstein, embrace that side of yourself and go. What's he said to it? You know what I mean? I'm like, what's he said? Ahmed Dashan says, how's the fitness journey, KG? Owen, that jawline is looking sharp. Well done. Yeah. Seeing you guys got me back into it. Lost 20 kg and almost back to my best.
Amazing. Yeah. That is amazing.
Oh my God.
Well, listen, we get going again. We get going again. My Peloton's back.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I set a challenge to myself. I said, this bike will only be in a house that it needs to be in because it's a bit tight in my flat. I said, the next time, so I brought it to my friend. I said, I'm not taking this back from you until I have the house.
Nice.
I got it back. I'm going to go crazy. I am going to go. I can't wait.
Does that mean the sweaty Instagram stories are going to be coming back as well? Because KG used to love Instagram stories.
I used to do the sweaty Instagram. What I'm going to do is I'll do it differently because I can vlog. I might do 3 days. We can lose. That's a video and stuff. Yeah, but I'm going to go absolute mental. Yeah.
Having it in your house, that's a different thing. That's how
you went crazy with that with the treadmill.
Yeah. I did because I was checking out the dates the other day because I really started sort of the fitness journey was over last summer. And we're sort of heading into the summer now, aren't we? It's nearly the end of May. And I was like, I think it's like close to like 8 stone in like 10 months-ish, something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And to the point now where people try and if they ask for like advice in it and they say, how did you do it? I'm like, I don't even know.
You went in,
just exercise. I went to like literally just went, just literally just.
You know what I liked about what you did as well? You literally said it's in my home. I remember when the treadmill landed.
Yeah, I've got no excuse.
You said it's in my home. I've got no excuse. That's how I'm going to treat my Peloton. It's in my home. I'm going to go mental. I just want the world to know. Yeah. And because when I saw you, I couldn't believe it. I need to do. I want to do the equivalent of what you've done because you took liberties.
I did take liberties.
You took liberties.
But look, KG, I know also you need those people in your life who take you to one side and they'll tell you some difficult truths. KG's difficult truth that he said to me is he went, we were out of bed and KG went, that suit, yeah? And I went, oh yeah, this is new. He went, you're too young for that.
With a straight face.
Yeah, well, you went, what? You went, you're too young for that. You can't be doing that. You can't, that's what I refer to as my fat controller suit from Thomas the Tank Engine. That's what it was like. You went, you're too young for that. Not at this age. Not at this age.
That's what I said. Took him to the side.
But not at this age. And then even to his wife, he went, books. Not at this age. Not at this age. Can't be doing that. But yeah, probably right.
But then how did I act when I saw you? He was oh my God. Yeah. When I saw you, no, it wasn't even rude. I think you need friends to do that. I think friends
you do. We were going to another awards do once, and this was a couple of years before. And I was like, yeah, I got listen, wait, this is how I used to look like. I went, and when you say that to people, and they go like, oh, I bet it's not that much of a big difference. I said, me and KJ in the back of the car, and I went, this is what I used to look like, and KJ went, I'm sure it's not that bad. And he looked at you, went, you need to sort yourself out, mate.
Oh my God!
I feel like a bad friend. Why is this?
I was like,
no, because it's ripped.
Yeah, I was like,
you was men's health, bro. Like, but now you look wicked, bro.
And the best thing about you is if KG's in a car, he's not driving. He's probably asleep. So when he said that, like, you need to sort yourself out, mate. Then pulled his hat down, went. This went. Because he'll also then when he wakes up, well, after he's pulled the hat down, if there's something going on in the car, i.e., like say we're taking the piss out of Flex or something, KG very agile, he'll jump straight into it, straight in, going, yeah, I know it's terrible, Flex. What are you doing? You got us lost. You got us lost where you drive. You can't even. You don't even know where you're going. I'm like, this guy's been unconscious for like 45 minutes.
I wish you could see behind the scenes, but this is we need to win this. You know, let's go back to this final.
We got distracted. This is what happens in the KO show. Yes, that's what we're doing. It came out today from Loic Tanzi. Of course, he's a big journaliste from L'Equipe in France, saying that Manchester United will now accelerate a move for Victor Gyokeres after completing a deal to sign Mateus Cunha. We could get a Cunha, here we go, this weekend, as soon as the season ends. Manchester United are the first European club to make a concrete move, with the idea being, KG, that tomorrow, when we win that Europa League, Champions League football, that's why they're getting the Lap deal done as quickly as possible. That's why they're getting the Gyokeres, the Cunha deal done as quickly as possible. And Gyokeres. Imagine that, both. All the Lap, it's not enough. Get two strikers, mate. Gyokeres and Lap.
Okay, hear me out. I've seen Arsenal fans doing a celebration already. I refuse to do it. The Gyokeres. The Bane one. They were doing the celebration. I thought it was going to be some kind of like Dom Robbie doing the turn, but maybe to ABBA because he's Swedish, isn't he? So They've gone full Bane mask. And
Dom Robbie and Dancing Queen, something like that.
It'll be wicked. Dom Robbie. I ain't doing it just because I need to see this guy in the red of Man United. Yeah, that's when you will see that celebration from me. Right now, too early. I've watched them as well, and it's crazy because it's almost like what Liverpool did when they said, Jude Bellingham, it's all done. So yeah.
Oh, that was me. I clicked the wrong button. I tell you what, that was good, wasn't it? I actually learned on.
Because it's like Liverpool when he said it, yeah. And then again, I am not getting involved in that just yet. No, I'm waiting for the moment because Gyokeres Delap would be
Cunha.
Cunha.
Because that's from free.
It'd be monumental. And then give me a Ryan Cherky as well, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it.
Just a cheeky Cherky.
Cheeky Cherky, bro. Just like that. Yeah. That's crazy. That is already, you have more than my attention. I'm not thinking about 17th in that situation. Are you with me? Like, then I don't even care what we could say. Rasmus, third choice striker. You come in and you battle it out with Delap. See how that goes. Yeah. The goal, what's the word? The hardship of trying to score the goals is not on you. The goal burden is no longer on you. It's on the likes of Cunha, Bruno. If we sign Gyokeres on him, it would make Rasmus wouldn't play as erratic as he plays, I believe. But even if he has to go, then he has to go. I'm not attached to these players like that, especially for the season that we have had, as you're saying about not papering over cracks. I'm not attached to these players in a way that you would think. The only players I probably have a bit more of attachment to is the likes of a Kobe Mainu.
I think Højlund goes in the summer. I think he's on his way out. In fact, KG, I think sold in the summer. Now that Xerxes on the plane and he's fit to start, does he even start tomorrow, Højlund? Because if you've got a fit Joshua Xerxes, then I think you'll play him. Play him up front. I think he will.
I don't see anything wrong with playing him. I would play Xerxes.
And what a U-turn that is. Remember earlier on this season, KG, you're quicker than Joshua Xerxes. Yeah. It's not it. Comes off against Newcastle, booed by some sections of the Old Trafford fan base after 20-odd minutes. Now we're at a point where we're saying he hasn't played in weeks, hamstring injury, thought he was going to be out for the season. He's back, he's travelled, and we're like, I tell you what, if he's fit, start him over Højlund.
But you might want to start with Rasmus. I think start with Rasmus and bring him off the bench to shake it up. Like him off the bench, playing the balls to Ahmad, into Mason Mount, into Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho. You want to see that, like him allowing the runners ahead of him or him late run scoring. I could see that happening. I could see him being a monster for a while in that game. Again, not saying I expect them to play the high line, but I expect them to try and be themselves. I expect Big Ange to be brave. I couldn't imagine him sitting back. Are you with me? So then you want to bring him in that moment and say, go on, Joshua, because if anyone is more likely to change a game, it's him for sure. And didn't he have his best game against Spurs? The game that I didn't see.
He scored against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but again, these were like errors from Fraser Forster. So that game was just a complete madness. But I mean, it depends. There's a hamstring issue as well. I suppose ultimately it depends how fit he is. Maybe we might go with the idea of it's not necessarily how you start, it's how you finish the game. So we might want to, like you said, bring him on in the second half. I tell you someone I think will be really important. I don't know, divides opinion. And again, I'm shocked if he actually scores goals. But Garnacho for me, he is going to be really important. Do you know why? Because like you said, they play that high line. And what we have seen is when we play the sort of two technical 10s, we play sort of Mount Cobby or Mount and Bruno or whoever, don't really have that running in behind. Don't have that. It's too static. And what we will need with the high line, we need someone that is going to be willing to run in behind, play on the shoulder. And I know the problem is with Garnacho is, does he miss the... We're
playing a final tomorrow.
Okay. this is the ADHD in real time, folks. Yeah, because he literally in real time, KG, like, he'll just come over and be like, "Oh, play what? Playing a final." Yeah.
Oh my god. Whew.
But I was saying this morning though. I was saying this this morning. We did the FA Cup last year, yeah. And I think we were nervous, but I don't think we were as nervous as we're going to be tomorrow, because going into that game, we were like, I don't know, you were saying, oh no, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. But there was this feeling of we were the underdogs, and wasn't a huge amount on the line. Ten Hag's last game, and yeah, we got into the Europa, but we didn't care. This is proper do or die settings. This is KG. Our future is on the line. You'll be a lot. You lost to Spurs in a final, in a European final. Football heritage. Everything is on the line. European football, money, being bantered. Everything is on the line, and that's why we will win, because we have to win.
That's damn right. You're damn right. No, I'm up for it. I'm not hyperventilating. It just hit me. We're playing in a final tomorrow. I probably am not going to get no sleep tonight.
And we're talking about the Gyokeres thing and whatever. Imagine just the wheels. Imagine when they start turning. We've lifted the trophy, you go, and then suddenly the story comes out. Man United, they're advancing quick for Gyokeres. Gyokeres, Man United.
Here we go.
Ineos people were trying to sort of talk about last summer, raving about, and we were like, actually, it was better than we thought. And yeah, maybe it didn't age great, but it wasn't too bad. Imagine Ineos goes, that was without Champions League football. We can about a year's worth of having people in there. We've got our coach and we've got money now and Champions League football.
I won't fall asleep. If we win that cup, yeah. You see how we couldn't sleep after Lyon? Remember that? That was meant to win. No one could relax. Lyon blew our minds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be more of that. It would lose our heads. You couldn't sleep after. I remember was tweeting.
Yeah. KG was replying to sometimes you reply to those Twitter accounts that have got 7 followers. KG was doing at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh
God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about what is to come, man, because we're gonna be crazy. Tomorrow is our day. It's mad that it's on Wednesday. Why have they done that?
I know. It is mad. But for more hype and build, I think it's actually airing right now on United View. Flex in Bilbao. He is. You can see all the press conference. You can see all that's going on part 2 of Flex's road trip to Bilbao. That's right now. When this show ends, you'll be redirected to that. KG.
I'm going to be live doing a hate along right now.
KG's going to be live right now doing a hate along too. Last minute prediction.
3-1 Man United.
3-1 Manchester United.
3-0 Rasmus.
I was going with 2-0, and I do kind of agree with what you're saying. Maybe because that's just maybe a 2-1. Maybe a 2-1. Casemiro to score first.
I'm telling you, Rasmus is going to have a moment in this game. I just know it. Lord, please be with Onana right now, Lord. Lord, just let him be the best version. Calm, amazing Onana. Please, Lord. Amen.
Jonathan Hammond's throwing down the gauntlet. He says 100 memberships. Are you saying now, Jonathan? Because that would be crazy.
He'll be in the stream. We're going to get 100 memberships from him tomorrow. Jonathan, I hope you're ready. We'll see you tomorrow.
I hope everyone's ready. I hope everyone's locked in. Tomorrow, reminder, first of all, I'm going to be live 9 a.m. tomorrow. I've got a special co-host on the Morning View tomorrow. Lorette Clasia is absolutely helping out United View because Joe Blackman will be on the morning show with me tomorrow, 9 a.m.
Clasia, bro. We're moving serious.
Then we'll redirect you to KG's morning stream, 10 o'clock. And then usually I'm live 2 hours before kickoff. Tomorrow I'm live 3 hours before kickoff. Yeah,
I'll be there on the second hour.
It's going to be extra special, extra big.
Wait,
so
I'll be live there after you've been out there for an hour. I'll be there. 2 hours.
I'm going to be live. I'll be live at 5. Live at 5. I'll be for the match view. We're going to have obviously KG.
Wait, Minna, pull up then about damn Joe's replacing. You can absolutely be involved in that morning show.
Yeah.
I'd love you to be there.
Yeah.
I'm calling her right now.
Yeah.
You don't get to say stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
joking. No, Minna, no.
It's like your Minna impression.
Nah, don't start because you'll start fighting me. Can you do the morning show tomorrow?
No, I'm on strike.
Fuck off,
I'm on strike. You
Minna.
have to talk to my agent.
Minna, please do the morning show. We need you for the final.
I'm on strike.
Minna,
I'm on strike.
ever since you've won this award, you have changed. You have changed. I wasn't your plus one. It was crazy. Minna, pull up.
I took my family. Don't make me tell
Minna,
everyone what you said to me.
No,
don't make me tell everyone.
No, don't.
Don't make me tell everyone.
No.
What was the award that Minna won again?
Huh?
What was the name of the award? The Minna one?
She's pulling up. She's pulling up.
No excuses. I don't hit her. We're not full strength.
We're gonna win it. All right, Minna. I'll be watching that show. Oh, I love it because you know what I love? It's gonna help me through my day. I need the morning show. When you're not there, it's not correct. I need the morning show. I need everyone doing morning stuff. Boom.
Yeah.
I do my show. Gee, I mean, it's a process. I need things to go the same. Lovely work. All right. Yeah, let's go.
It's good that actually that Minna is on the morning show tomorrow because what was the award she won? What was the award she won in?
Blacklisted. I think.
Blacklisted. I was just a bit, you know what I mean? I was just a bit annoyed that I wasn't nominated or invited. That
end the show right now.
I just think that
end the show right now. End the show.
I just thought it might be an oversight. Why wasn't I nominated?
Yeah, no, end the show right
for
now,
that award.
please.
I thought I was going to be nominated.
No, end the show.
All right. Here again. Once again, overlooked. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning. Minna says she'll join. She's not going to be on the morning show. She's going to be on the match view from 5 to 6. 5 to 6. There you go. Extra special, extra big. Yeah, extra big.
If Owen was ginger, he'd be nominated. Minna.
Just, singled out. You know what I mean? Singled out. Wrong.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
We'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm out of here. KG. Believe, KG. Believe. Well, peace.